The 1 Hour English Daily
一天一小时英文情境式听力系列，多国口音，让你听得更广，听得更深入，听得更地道。别忘了订阅我们的频道，按赞、分享，并在下方留言打卡，一起互相鼓励，共同进步吧。
Will I be attending the meeting? Will I be attending the meeting? Will I be bringing anything? Will I be bringing anything? Will I be cooking dinner tonight? Will I be cooking dinner tonight? Will I be driving to the office? Will I be driving to the office? Will I be eating alone? Will I be eating alone? Will I be joining you later? Will I be joining you later? Will I be living here long? Will I be living here long? Will I be meeting your friends? Will I be meeting your friends? Will I be needing a jacket? Will I be needing a jacket? Will I be picking you up later? Will I be picking you up later? Will I be seeing you later? Will I be seeing you later? Will I be sleeping on the couch? Will I be sleeping on the couch? Will I be speaking at the event? Will I be speaking at the event? Will I be staying late tonight? Will I be staying late tonight? Will I be staying with you? Will I be staying with you? Will I be traveling alone? Will I be traveling alone? Will I be using your car? Will I be using your car? Will I be waiting long? Will I be waiting long? Will I be working tomorrow? Will I be working tomorrow? Will I be working with a team? Will I be working with a team? Will you be attending the party? Will you be attending the party? Will you be bringing your guitar? Will you be bringing your guitar? Will you be calling me later? Will you be calling me later? Will you be coming back soon? Will you be coming back soon? Will you be coming tonight? Will you be coming tonight? Will you be cooking dinner? Will you be cooking dinner? Will you be driving tonight? Will you be driving tonight? Will you be helping out later? Will you be helping out later? Will you be joining us for lunch? Will you be joining us for lunch? Will you be meeting her there? Will you be meeting her there? Will you be needing anything? Will you be needing anything? Will you be staying at home? Will you be staying at home? Will you be staying over? Will you be staying over? Will you be studying tonight? Will you be studying tonight? Will you be taking care of it? Will you be taking care of it? Will you be taking the train? Will you be taking the train? Will you be using the laptop? Will you be using the laptop? Will you be waiting for me? Will you be waiting for me? Will you be watching the game? Will you be watching the game? Will you be working tomorrow? Will you be working tomorrow? Will he be attending the party? Will he be attending the party? Will he be bringing his laptop? Will he be bringing his laptop? Will he be calling you? Will he be calling you? Will he be checking in early? Will he be checking in early? Will he be coming tonight? Will he be coming tonight? Will he be cooking tonight? Will he be cooking tonight? Will he be helping out? Will he be helping out? Will he be joining the meeting? Will he be joining the meeting? Will he be leaving soon? Will he be leaving soon? Will he be meeting us there? Will he be meeting us there? Will he be playing with us? Will he be playing with us? Will he be staying long? Will he be staying long? Will he be staying with us? Will he be staying with us? Will he be studying tonight? Will he be studying tonight? Will he be taking the kids? Will he be taking the kids? Will he be traveling next week? Will he be traveling next week? Will he be using the car? Will he be using the car? Will he be waiting for us? Will he be waiting for us? Will he be watching the game? Will he be watching the game? Will he be working tomorrow? Will he be working tomorrow? Will she be attending the class? Will she be attending the class? Will she be bringing the documents? Will she be bringing the documents? Will she be calling me later? Will she be calling me later? Will she be coming back soon? Will she be coming back soon? Will she be coming later? Will she be coming later? Will she be cooking dinner? Will she be cooking dinner? Will she be driving tomorrow? Will she be driving tomorrow? Will she be helping out at the event? Will she be helping out at the event? Will she be joining us? Will she be joining us? Will she be meeting you there? Will she be meeting you there? Will she be staying over? Will she be staying over? Will she be studying all night? Will she be studying all night? Will she be taking the bus? Will she be taking the bus? Will she be traveling this weekend? Will she be traveling this weekend? Will she be using the room? Will she be using the room? Will she be using your phone? Will she be using your phone? Will she be waiting for me? Will she be waiting for me? Will she be wearing the dress? Will she be wearing the dress? Will she be working from home? Will she be working from home? Will she be working tonight? Will she be working tonight? Will we be arriving on time? Will we be arriving on time? Will we be bringing our own food? Will we be bringing our own food? Will we be celebrating her birthday? Will we be celebrating her birthday? Will we be driving or walking? Will we be driving or walking? Will we be eating out tonight? Will we be eating out tonight? Will we be helping out at the event? Will we be helping out at the event? Will we be joining the call? Will we be joining the call? Will we be leaving early? Will we be leaving early? Will we be meeting there? Will we be meeting there? Will we be practicing after class? Will we be practicing after class? Will we be staying in a hotel? Will we be staying in a hotel? Will we be staying late? Will we be staying late? Will we be studying together? Will we be studying together? Will we be taking the same flight? Will we be taking the same flight? Will we be taking turns? Will we be taking turns? Will we be talking about it later? Will we be talking about it later? Will we be using that room? Will we be using that room? Will we be watching a movie? Will we be watching a movie? Will we be wearing uniforms? Will we be wearing uniforms? Will we be working together? Will we be working together? Will they be attending the meeting? Will they be attending the meeting? Will they be bringing their kids? Will they be bringing their kids? Will they be calling us back? Will they be calling us back? Will they be coming later? Will they be coming later? Will they be cooking dinner tonight? Will they be cooking dinner tonight? Will they be dancing at the party? Will they be dancing at the party? Will they be eating here or to go? Will they be eating here or to go? Will they be helping us move? Will they be helping us move? Will they be joining us tonight? Will they be joining us tonight? Will they be leaving soon? Will they be leaving soon? Will they be playing with us? Will they be playing with us? Will they be practicing after school? Will they be practicing after school? Will they be staying for the weekend? Will they be staying for the weekend? Will they be staying here? Will they be staying here? Will they be studying at your place? Will they be studying at your place? Will they be taking the test? Will they be taking the test? Will they be traveling next week? Will they be traveling next week? Will they be using the room? Will they be using the room? Will they be watching the movie? Will they be watching the movie? Will they be working on the project? Will they be working on the project? Will the team be practicing today? Will the team be practicing today? Will mom be cooking tonight? Will mom be cooking tonight? Will your brother be joining us? Will your brother be joining us? Will the teacher be giving a quiz? Will the teacher be giving a quiz? Will the kids be staying home? Will the kids be staying home? Will your friends be coming over? Will your friends be coming over? Will the boss be attending the meeting? Will the boss be attending the meeting? Will that guy be working here? Will that guy be working here? Will the company be hiring soon? Will the company be hiring soon? Will my parents be traveling next week? Will my parents be traveling next week? Will the dog be staying at the kennel? Will the dog be staying at the kennel? Will her classmates be joining too? Will her classmates be joining too? Will your roommate be using the bathroom? Will your roommate be using the bathroom? Will the delivery guy be arriving soon? Will the delivery guy be arriving soon? Will our neighbors be moving out? Will our neighbors be moving out? Will the students be presenting today? Will the students be presenting today? Will the guests be staying overnight? Will the guests be staying overnight? Will her boyfriend be picking her up? Will her boyfriend be picking her up? Will the performers be rehearsing later? Will the performers be rehearsing later? Will the machine be running all night? Will the machine be running all night?
如果这部影片有帮助到您，欢迎按赞、分享、订阅、留言，来帮助更多的人。最后记得开启小铃铛，让我们一起共同学习与成长吧。